I didn't know if I loved it anymore. Like, I had a long conversation with Alyssa. So just to feel that again, feel that energy, feel this from that building was just amazing. And I feel like it was a game that I needed to, remind me, like, I love this. I love being here. I love Phoenix. I love playing basketball. And, I can't wait to do it again.
The Phoenix Mercury yesterday took down the Indiana Fever. And, guys, it was not a pretty game if you were an Indiana Fever fan. But, hey, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. The final score of the game was 95 Phoenix Mercury, 60 Indiana Fever. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Margaret says, Quita, no, that wasn't a real game. Someone was just playing a video game on TV. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe your eyes. But on a not so good note, guys, injury report to announce. In the game, we ended up seeing Cindy Coulson go down, in this game, and so that's a huge bummer. Yeah. So I just want to mention that. I think it was like her knee or something. Like she went up and then went down, and then like her knee, like it like it buckled or something like that. It looked like it was like her knee buckled, and she went down, and she was in severe pain. And so like before we talk about the game, I just want to talk about Cindy Coulson real quick. So absolutely. I am not speculating on what the injury is. I'm not speculating on that because I hope it's not what I think it might be. Okay? I'm hoping it's not that. But just prayers up for Cindy Coulson. You don't want to see you don't want to see that happen, right? It's not good for the game, right? Continuing to see players get hurt. It's just not fun. It's just really not. And it sort of is what it is, right? It is what it is. Okay. Anyway, let's get to the actual game. Guys, the game was basically over before it started. And so yeah, it was basically over before it started. The Phoenix Mercury came into the game, easily just did their thing, right? And there was nothing that the Indiana Fever could do to stop it, right? And also, a thing to also note, Cindy Coulson was not the only injury, but she was what I would say the most severe injury, I would say. We did see Aari McDonald go to the locker room in the fourth quarter. It appears to be a foot injury, but they didn't clarify in the post-game presser, and so yeah, so possibly some sort of foot injury for Aari McDonald. But by the time she got injured, the game was well over. Ultimately, the Phoenix Mercury came into this game like a buzzsaw. They were raring to go. They were raring to go, and they're like, "Hey, we not losing. We at home, right? DeWanna's playing her former team. We not losing at all, okay?" And it helped the Phoenix Mercury that it seemed like the Indiana Fever forgot how to play at times, right? That was interesting. So first, let's talk about the winning team, as I've been doing for today. I've been talking about the winning team first, and then moving on to the losing team. Guys, in this game, what can I say? What can I say about Alyssa Thomas, guys? Alyssa Thomas is fantastic. Continues to be fantastic, guys. Yesterday, Alyssa Thomas, her third back-to-back double-double or triple-double. It's like she eats triple doubles for breakfast. Like, this is not normal to have this many triple doubles as a player, right? She leads the entire league in triple doubles all time, right? And yes, we did see another triple-double yesterday by Julie Allemon, which shout out to her. But when it comes to triple-doubles, Alyssa Thomas gets it done. 18 points for her, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. And guys, it was clear that when the Phoenix Mercury was trying their best to get her that 10 assists. Like she was at 9. We was in the fourth quarter. And who did she give it to? DeWanna Bonner, who made the shot. Anyway, guys, this was such a overall fun game. Such a overall fun game to watch if you just love looking at Alyssa Thomas do her thing. And guys, truly, like, y'all know, if y'all been on this channel for a while, y'all know how much I sing the praises of Alyssa Thomas because she doesn't get the respect that she deserves. She should be top 2 in MVP voting. Will she be? Probably not, because again, people just don't like her. but on the court, you can't deny how great she is of a player. Now, we got some people who got some stuff to say. We got Row2 says, AT is absolutely fantastic. Like her or not, she is skilled and knows the game. Facts. L Down says, AT, her 3rd garbage time triple-double. Okay, well, L, I gotta say this, dog. Didn't other players get triple-doubles in garbage time when their team was winning? Didn't other players get that? And I refer you all to what Tisha has to say. Tisha says, if it was so easy to stat pad, why doesn't everyone have almost 20 triple doubles? Excuses. Just say you don't like AT and move on. Yes, Tisha said it. Tisha said a whole word in 2 sentences. Yes. If it's so easy to stat pad, if you're so upset about people stat padding at the end of games, why don't more players have that? Why aren't more players getting triple doubles? Yes, we're seeing more triple doubles now more than ever, but is anyone getting even close to AT? No. Why is that? Because it's hard to do. And I understand you don't like her. I get it. You don't like her. She's good at what she does. And somebody needs to stop her. Clearly, no one can stop her. So yeah. Okay, just say you don't like her and move on. That's fine. You don't have to like every player. Like that's actually okay, right? Yeah, Go says, I agree with Tisha. The stat pad argument, just sour grapes. Yeah. But anyway. Yesterday, not only was Alyssa Thomas doing her thing, and also when I talk about triple doubles, when I talk about assists, I always got to talk about turnovers. And how many turnovers did AT have yesterday? 2. She had 2 turnovers. She had 3 steals. So take that for what you will. Okay, it wasn't just AT that was doing her thing, guys. It was Satou Sabally as well. 15 points, 8 rebounds for her. But, guys, it was DeWanna Bonner who had herself a game yesterday. Remember, guys, DeWanna Bonner is playing against her former team. She's playing against her former team in the Indiana Fever, a team that she's barely played for. But, you know, she got some history with them. And one thing that we found out yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, anyway, Sophie Cunningham has a podcast. And on her podcast, she actually talked about DeWanna Bonner leaving. And to paraphrase, DeWanna didn't call and tell her teammates, I guess, that she was leaving or what was happening. And I was actually surprised about that. I actually thought that she would. But yeah, supposedly, according to Sophie Cunningham, paraphrase, that, you know, DeWanna didn't tell him. She didn't tell her teammates what was going on. And that was interesting. And so like okay, well, let's see how this game goes, right? Let's see how this game goes, because we all know how the other game went when we saw DeWanna Bonner go to Indiana to play the Fever, right? We all saw that game where the Indiana Fever beat the Phoenix Mercury, and where DeWanna Bonner basically did nothing really on the court. And so that game, what was that, like a week ago? Maybe a week and a half ago, that game was. And so I'm sure she had that in her mind of her having a bad game, her team losing, and the crowd booing her, right? I'm sure she had that in her mind. Because yesterday, oh my goodness. Yesterday, she went off. I'm talking coming off the bench, giving 23 points, 2 big-time threes, and she was just on fire. 23.7 rebounds. DeWanna Bonner, she even did, like, she, I believe it was Alyssa Thomas who gave her a pass with a 3-point shot, and then DeWanna was, like, doing the airplane down the court. it was hilarious. You could clearly tell that like it was personal. It was absolutely personal for DeWanna Bonner, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, right? We did see though a little bit of interesting reactions. We saw DeWanna Bonner. She made a shot, and I believe it was it Lexi Hull who was guarding her, and then DeWanna was going back down the court and was talking her smack, and I was like, oh, okay. And then her and Sophie got tied up, and I was like, oh, okay. They hooping. Hey, it's hey, no one's friends. No one's friends between the lines of the basketball court. And it was clear that DeWanna Bonner had something to prove, and the Indiana Fever was just in her way yesterday. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, some people say that's poor sportsmanship or whatever. Here's the thing. I don't have an issue with players playing with a whole bunch of emotion going against their former team, right? I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with having some extra aggression to you. That's not a problem for me. Like some people were saying that that the Phoenix Mercury had poor sportsmanship. Here's the thing. This is professional basketball. If they go too far, the referees need to call a tech if they go too far. But if they're not getting a tech for it, let them have that emotion. I don't have much of issue with it, right? Now would I do it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But that's what she wanted to do. DeWanna Bonner was feeling a whole bunch of stuff yesterday, right? And it was clear from the get-go when she came in that game, it was clear that she had something to prove. And she proved it yesterday. She proved it yesterday. She's like, hey, y'all want to call me wash? Y'all want to say all this stuff about me? Watch me drop 23 points on you. On your head. Watch me do that. Right? And so, like, it's not a big deal. So, like, and I understand that some people, like, are really upset about that. But, like, truly, it's fine. It's fine, Diaspora says Phoenix was back in Bonner, especially after the Phoenix trade and Sophie comment. Yeah. The Indiana Fever, well, actually, I would not say the Indiana Fever got, actually. Because teams that get got are the better team. In my opinion, the Phoenix Mercury was the better team. And the Phoenix Mercury got in Indiana when they lost to Indiana. This was what should have happened. You expect the better team to win. So, no, I don't think the Fever got. I don't. Now, if the Mercury would have lost, then yes, the Mercury would have got. But getting got is only for the better team. Okay? And also yesterday, you got the Diana Taurasi documentary that debuted and whatnot. And so it's fitting that when the Diana Taurasi documentary debuts, it's fitting that her former longtime teammate, DeWanna Bonner, has a fantastic game for the Phoenix Mercury. And in honor of Diana Taurasi, I am wearing a Diana Taurasi shirt. Look at this. Ooh, look at that. I haven't watched the documentary just yet, but I will. Mr. J says, would you think the same way if DT did quit on Chicago? Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. What you have to know about me is, yes, I am a Sky fan, and I will tell you that 100%. And also, more than a Sky fan, I'm a women's hoops fan. And my opinions would be my same opinions if she was on the Chicago Sky, if she left the Chicago Sky and went to Phoenix. I would say the same thing. Now, you all can believe me or not, whatever, but my opinions are the same, DeWanna Bonner should have never even gone to Indiana. I said that before when it happened. I said, yeah, this is a huge get for Indiana, but I didn't understand why DeWanna didn't go to Phoenix to begin with. DeWanna should have been at Phoenix. She should have never gone to Indiana. But she went to Indiana to follow her coach, and I was like, okay, well, maybe something's going to work out. Maybe it's going to be good and blah, 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 blah. Clearly, it was not. It was a bad fit. Clearly, DeWanna Bonner was not effective on Indiana. And so it makes sense. It's great that they were like, okay, we tried to trade you. Just go. Just waive her. And I don't understand, why she went there to begin with. And also, I don't totally understand why besides the fact that of how of how Indiana handled it. It was terrible. It's trying to say, oh, it's personal reasons. Oh, trying to make it seem like, oh, something was going on with her, like something was wrong or something like that. And people were praying for her and all this other stuff. And it turns out she just wanted to leave. Now the way that was handled was messed up. But if you take that out and you just say she played poorly for your team tried to trade her, and then they just waived her, dog, what you upset at? The Indiana Fever are better without DeWanna Bonner than they were with DeWanna Bonner. So y'all didn't need her. She shouldn't have been there to begin with. She should have been in Phoenix, but you didn't need her. It's a bad fit, terrible fit, right? And so it's good. She's gone from your team. Do you want her back? I'm confused. Do you want her back? I don't understand. She was not good on your team. She wasn't. Now she's playing back with Alyssa, and Alyssa knows her super well, and so now she's thriving. She's thriving again. And so I don't totally, besides how the Indiana Fever handled it, to me, that was terrible. Again, terrible. But yeah. Anyway, y'all are better without her. Y'all don't need her. You don't need her. Tisha says, when I resigned, I didn't do goodbyes either. I didn't really feel like answering questions about it or getting the fake hugs and well wishes. I told a few people that I was close to and left. Oh, okay. It was good to hear different perspectives about it. I'm one of those type of people who would tell everybody, but different style for different people, So I was surprised that DeWanna didn't say bye to people, or at least according to Sophie Cunningham. But yeah, my style would be to, say bye and do the whole song and dance about, oh, let's keep in contact and blah, 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 blah. But that's not everybody's style. And so clearly that's not DeWanna's style, right? Okay. Anyway, that was the Phoenix Mercury and how and how great they were. It was really AT and DeWanna that was killing, and then Satou Sabally did her thing as well. Ka didn't have to do as much because again they were cooking. And for the Indiana Fever, basically they forgot how to score. I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird. They shot 34% from the field, and that was that was bad, right? Kelsey Mitchell was super inefficient. She couldn't really hit anything. She finished with 12 points, but 17 shots, 4 made field goals. It was just bad. She just couldn't get going. Sophie Cunningham did. I would say shout out to Sophie Cunningham because she held this team together for as long as she could. Truly, Sophie could not do it by herself, but she did help to carry this Indiana Fever team. She was the main one that was trying her best to carry this team. Trying, but ultimately not enough support for the rest of her squad. But Sophie Cunningham, 5 threes, 18 points for her. Shout out to Sophie Cunningham. She had a really, really good game yesterday. Really, really good game. Jackson says Fever had dead legs. They had something. They were bad. Okay, bad. And again, losing to the Phoenix Mercury is expected, right? The Mercury are a better team, but losing by 35 points, nah, dog, nah. No. That's too much. Okay. Anyway, that's the game that happened yesterday. Those are the recaps of the 3 games that happened yesterday. I want to